We've got some beautiful weather coming up. We've had, I don't know how much you can hear my voice, it's pretty noisy in my helmet, but I'm hoping that it's all fine. Yeah, we've been in El Nino, Nino I think it's pronounced, where it's been colder and wetter than normal for a few years. And now they've just announced we're going into El Nino, which means it's going to be warmer and drier than normal. So I'm really looking forward to that, to get some warm, dry weather and hopefully some blue skies. Sunshine's going to be fantastic. So let's see how that pans out. They're forecasting that for this next 3 months and for summer. Downside for summer means the potential risk of bushfires, but we'll see how it all works out. Everything's very lush and green, but yeah, that can dry out very quickly. Now, while I'm here, I've been adjusting my riding position. Regular viewers will know that I've bought some mini ape handlebars to try a different riding position, but I'm finding that if I move my feet back on the pegs now, rather than ride like this, move them back like this, it's definitely a lot more comfortable, and I'll have to do a longer riding with this riding position and see how that goes. And again, this is where I'd like to move my pegs back more, and I think I'd be a lot more comfortable on the bike if I did that for a longer ride. Shorter rides, this is completely fine, the setup, but for longer rides I found that it doesn't work for the longer rides. So the other thing I've been talking about is seats. I think I don't know, I like the Saddleman seat, and I think that's probably would be a good first up try option. But my worry is that it's not wide enough and the step up's not big enough, because I looked at the Harley Lowrider ST at the Saddleman seat that's available for that bike, and I've seen reports where that's really comfortable. But when I look at the measurements, it's an inch wider than the Indian Chief Saddleman step-up seat, and the step-up on the back is also an inch higher. I think the Indian Chief Saddleman seats rises about 6 inches, and the Harley Davidson Lowrider ST Saddleman seat rises 7 inches. So I can understand why riders are saying that look at this beautiful canola. So I can understand why riders would say that the Harley Davidson step-up seat would be really comfortable, because I think it looks like it really would too, because it's wide, it's high, it gives you a lot of support. On the Indian, it's shorter in the seat, it's narrower, and it's not as tall, so it's a smaller seat, and that worries me. Mustang make a few nice seats for the Indian Chief, and that could be a safer bet because they're wider, the backrest is higher. I think for a bike, I think if I'm going to put mini apes on, then I would want that roadworks will go this way, change our mind. Yeah, if I'm going to put mini apes on the bike and I'm going to be sitting back more upright, well then I definitely would want superior back support and a comfortable seat. So, and the other thing too is sitting back and more upright, then rear suspension is going to come more into play, and I may find that riding position, these shocks aren't up to the task to cope with that. So that's something else that I'm going to have to think about as well. Look at this beautiful time of year, spring, all the canola's growing, we've got yellow fields everywhere. Once we start getting some blue skies, it's going to be really, really nice. It does feel more comfortable sitting back like this. Imagine my handlebars up here. Yeah, I think it could be it could be good actually. I reckon these pegs with the handlebars up here would be really comfortable. Sitting here like this, just with my heel on the peg. I can't wait to get those mini apes on. I've just got to wait till I can afford to buy the long cable kit so I can fit them. That's going to cost about $350, and then once I've got that, then I'm good to go.